everyone, this is Sabrina from Campbell's Freedom Farm, and I am going to show you how to seed, what you could use for seeding, and what to do. We're kind of going out of order because, as you all know, we got the plant haul in, and just because I got a plant haul doesn't mean that you don't start plants from seeds. I seed every few weeks, some varieties, some flowers, some vegetables. It's a constant seeding process. So with that in mind, there's a lot of things you could do. You could spend lots of money and buy a container like this Jiffy container, and it's great because the seedlings need to be covered to keep the moist, warm air, and the minute they pop up, you take it out, otherwise it'll rot. These are expensive. So I only have so many. I wash them every year with a little bleach water, set them out to dry, and I just keep doing them. I also am a big fan of egg cartons. As you can see, these work out really well. And I also am a dumpster diver, and I get old containers, or I keep old containers, and just wash them really well. One more thing that you could do that's kind of fun, and as I told you, I make a lot of blunders. When you get these, you need to seed them. These are little toilet paper rolls. We save them and we put stuff in here, so I'm seeding like crazy. And I save the old bags, you know, from the store, and cover it up. Like a week later, I walked by, the whole thing was like white. So white with mold. The minute they come up, you have to pull these up. Can I use this? No. Once you have mold, you need to start over. Although on the side, I still have some seeds, so I put this under a grow light, and I'm gonna see what happens. All right, now, what I do for seeds, and the first seed thing is gonna be lupine. I love these flowers. They start very easy. It's a perennial. It won't bloom till next year, but it's got a great foliage plant. And I always put them in the garden. I walk out the next morning and they're gone. So either our gopher or the deer are eating them. So this year I'm gonna put them around the house in pots. So when I plant seeds, it's good to do a starting mix, because let's face it, the little seedlings do not need any feeding. They have everything they need until they get their true leaves in. So I use on the top half, I use this organic seed starting, and I use the organic because, you know, it's usually for vegetables. And then on the bottom half, I use the garden soil, which has vitamins in it. So I can't pick up anything with my arm. So if you zoom in, half is already garden soil. Now, I want to get these going pretty quickly, so I have hot water. It could be steaming, it was steaming. Put a little in, mix it pretty well. And the reason I'm doing hot is not to sterilize this. It's just to get the seeds to germinate faster. So it should be like this. Almost like, I don't even know, like you're making something. So I filled in, and don't laugh at me because I'm spilling it everywhere. And when you put these in, you want to pack this. You don't want any air pockets. You don't want the seeds to move around. Okay, so we're pretty much ready. I left some for top. Now, the other thing is, I hate wasting. It really bothers me when people just thin and throw away plants. I guess I was always on a budget. So what I do, if you could zoom in here, these are my purple basils. So some people just put one hole, put the seed in, or two seeds, and then they just kill one of the seedlings. They look and see. What I do is I put two on the diagonal. So you could see one here, one here. And if one doesn't come up like here, it's no big deal. Then I have 2 in each cell, and I just break it apart and put them in. And you don't waste it, you know, the seeds. Here's another one. This is the basil. See, it's got 2 in both. These are about to be retransplanted. So that's why I do that. So on the lupine, no, lost the seeds. So the rule I know, you take the seeds, whatever, how thick it is. Some seeds need light, like petunias or well, impatiens. Impatiens needs light. You barely put anything. So I put 2 in each cell. I'm doing my best here. Diagonal, so I could, if they both germinate, then I could put them in. And then I'm gonna cover maybe more than a 1/4 inch. Maybe between a 1/4 and half. And then it's in. So then, also I use duct tape from the dollar store with a Sharpie. I put what it is, the date, and I have the quantity. 2 times 6, there should be 12 plants that come up if it's a perfect world. Okay? You could leave that tag on and just keep using it for those as you do it. Okay, the other one is, I don't know if any of you watch Alan Titchmark. He's an English guy. He's really funny. So he calls the gourds and pumpkins and all that the big guys, the big boys. They need a lot of soil. They don't care about starting seed mix. They just want the garden soil. But don't plant them immediately. I don't know if you could see, but I have 2 seeds in each. And I'm only doing 2 of these because after they come up, the minute it gets warm, I'm gonna seed right directly into the ground. I have boiling water. I'm gonna cover them and drip all over. And they're gonna sit in that hot water, well, it'll cool, for 12 to 24 hours. The reason I'm doing that is the shells are so thick that it's hard to germinate, and you have a better germination rate. So then, when they soak, I already have the containers. I'm going to fill it just with the garden soil. I'm not going to do this. They're strong plants. They're meant to go straight out. So I put 2 in each container, and then you're done. Okay. Now, another thing that I did for fun, this is the first time, this was on the internet. People are starting seeds in milk cartons. So, I started this salad mix, same variety of this one. I started this one about a month and a half ago. It sat outside in the weather. This one I started 3 weeks ago, outside in the weather, but I put it to where no rain was going to fall on it. I think if you don't have any space, yeah, this is great, but and the plants came, but they're really going slowly. The ones straight into the garden soil in these pots, I mean, it was easier, you know, I'm going to eat them sooner. I'm going to thin these out, so what I'll do is I'll take some of these and put them directly into the garden. I'll leave a few in here just to be by the door. But so that's it on the garden seeds. It's a lot of fun. Save all your whatever. You don't have to spend a lot of money. And love us and like us. Have a great day.